Hey guys, it's COREROSS and 116 News. So today we have a bit of a controversy that's going to explode on August 9th, and that is the free elite you can get for simply watching some Twitch live streams. However, as it turns out, it may be almost impossible to get your hands on this elite. And not only that, Ubisoft support is putting out false information saying you need to pay to subscribe to the Twitch channels in order to get these drops, which are a lie. So first of all, at the beginning of the week, I went over these Twitch drops. I also went over the fact that they said that these were limited in number. Now, I will be very clear here. That was never in the infographic that was shown here. It was only ever in the tweet that accompanied it. And that kind of information I think should be in the actual infographic. Also, the number of how many you can get should be there. As we went over last week, how this could be 5 or 50,000 drops, we didn't know. So I personally did the first 3 days to test this out, and I found many issues. First of all, the live stream simply did not go long enough to actually get the watch time to get the final items. And then for me, who watched from the start of the live stream and claimed as soon as I could, I only got one piece from the Echo bundle, nothing from the Nuke bundle, and one item from the Muzzy bundle. Now, of course, you might be asking yourself, how is it that digital items that literally have no quantity limitations are, of course, limited here? And that is because Ubisoft and their partners have decided that, well, if we make them more limited, it'll make them more valuable to then go watch, and you'll be competing over it more. But of course, this means that Ubisoft and their partners are the only ones who are consistently getting away with any kind of profit here because, of course, if you watch the live streams, you're watching adverts. If you follow the bad information given by Ubisoft support, you're also subscribing and paying Ubisoft and their partners directly. And I've always thought that CG's Twitch drops have never been perfect, but at least you always got something for your time. So for instance, esports packs back in the day, you would actually get duplicates, which sucked, but at least you got something. And then they switched that to being battle pass points instead, and at least that again was something. Where here on some days you can actually watch for 7 hours and get nothing. And then let's talk about the information being given out by Ubisoft support to players. This is saying that you need to subscribe to the channels in order to get your Twitch drops. And this is simply a lie because you do not. You just have to watch and then claim, and then you should get rewards. And subscribing has zero impact on this. And this is terrible here because I think people will go ahead and subscribe just in the hopes that they do get this elite, and they're probably not going to end up getting it because of the limited number. So yeah, I think this is terrible information and is very bad to be handed out. And I assume there's going to be no fixing this controversy before it explodes, because of course I would assume that there's going to be on a Saturday for this elite drop probably 10 times the amount of viewers that there is on the other days. And unless the number of elites being handed out is higher, which I assume is not, then I think this is going to be an explosion of a controversy as of today. And make sure to share this video with your friends if they're actually thinking of subscribing or doing anything crazy with these Twitch drops. And then to Ubisoft and their partners, this is some constructive criticism here. This is an unforced error that is just silly, and it should not be the case. All these drops should have been unlimited. Now, I understand there's probably some rationale out there for making them limited, but it's a bad one. And if you had gone into this with unlimited drops here, then this would have gone down as probably one of the best drops you've ever had for Rainbow Six Siege. But now it's going to potentially go down as one of the worst. And this is an error that just did not have to happen. It is a bad choice to have done this. And I think this is going to blow up in your face in a very bad way. And especially, of course, with this elite drop today.